Hello, everyone. If Uber wants to keep their rates low and keep cutting rates, there's only one way to counter this. Drive less, drive on your own terms. I'm using mainly destination trips. I'll also do a little DoorDash. In between a DoorDash, if I turn on Uber and I see a surge or if I'm headed in a certain direction, I might use destination. But this is what I did last night. I was just doing some food delivery. DoorDash seems pretty flexible. You can reject as many trips as you want. Some of them are good, some of them are not. But this is what I did last night for Uber. That first one at 8:36 p.m., that was just a trip on my way to the grocery store. I picked up a nice woman and her daughter and brought them for a very short ride. And then I was near the mall at 10:40 p.m., picked up a very short ride, a couple going from the mall to the university. And then a couple more, one around 11:02, 11:22. I made a quick, what was that, 15, 23, like $28. I think I only burned up about 10 miles to make $28. You have to get surge, guys. I mean, if they don't want to raise the prices, you just have to get surge. I had another one requested in there, I think after that 11:22, and there was no surge, and I think the rating was a little low. So I turned it down. That's it. You got to be part-time. Just do it on your terms. If you're trying to do this full-time and they're not paying you a good rate or giving you bonuses, I would say it's financial suicide, but that's up to you. If you're already capitalized or you're retired and you just like to do the job to get out and meet people and you're willing to take those losses, that's fine too. But otherwise, anybody who needs the money or needs to make a profit, this is really the only way you can do it. And you won't make a lot of money because these surges don't, in my market anyway, they don't come up very often, especially during the week on a Friday or Saturday night. You can pick up a few of those. One problem I have, I don't want to work after midnight, and I know some of you will. I just don't want to deal with the drunks and the chaos and the abuse that they're going to dish out on me, possibly, and my car. So I'm pretty much wrapping it up by 11 or 11:30 at night. If I'm hanging around the mall at 11:30, usually it's better. A lot of times employees are getting out. You have a lot of nurses in my area. There are hospitals, a lot of nurses, nursing homes. They tend to switch shifts around 11 o'clock at night, so you can look for those. What you want to look for, the high rating. I noticed something. I didn't drive for a while. Then Uber put out an incentive. You can see that in another video of mine. So I did a quick 50 trips, and I strung 35 straight ratings were fives. I hadn't had that kind of streak in a while. My rating's pretty good. But I noticed I have started rejecting low ratings. Like below 4.8, I usually won't even take it anymore. Sometimes I will. If it's during the day, I feel safe, I'll give it a shot. But I'm on the lookout. If it's below 4.8, I am on the lookout, and I do know sometimes it's unfair. Sometimes that passenger got a bad deal from a driver. Maybe they spoke up for themselves. The driver gave them a 1 and killed their rating. So I always try to keep that in mind. But I do know below 4.8, in my experience, that's when you can start running into trouble. And when they get in the car, sometimes you say to yourself, whoa, I get why it's a little low. Other times, I've been surprised. I've had somebody as low as 4.7, and I'm like, what great person. I don't understand why their rating is so low, but it is a warning. 4.6, below 4.5, forget about it. I won't even think about that ride. So you have to be careful. Pick your trips. If they're given a bonus, Quest, whatever it is, if it's worth your time, do it. But these surges made it a little bit more worthwhile for me. But again, I have to pick and choose. You have to be part-time. And if they want drivers to work for them more, do more trips, they're going to have to pay out eventually. All right, everyone. Those are my tips for whatever they're worth. Take care.